Hey guys, in the last video that Very Dark Man made about the P Square case, P Square and the brother Jude, or rather Peter, against his two brothers Jude and Paul, he made some revelations, that according to him, he has held back. He didn't say them initially in his videos. And one of the revelations, in fact, the revelations are this. He said that Peter told him that Jude wants to sleep with Lola. He said that Peter also told him that there's a CCTV footage where Paul was sleeping with the house girl and his ex-wife Anita caught him. He also said that Paul told him that what is his name? That Jude can't have a male child, and that he, Peter, have cursed him, and that he cannot have a male child. In as much as there have been evidence on your meeting with Peter, all these things that you said, how do we know that Peter said them? Was it recorded? How did we know? How can we know that Peter said all these things? But assuming Peter said all these things, in the case of saying that Paul slept with the house girl, this is an information that is in the open, is in the internet. There is even a lady that have come up to say, that have accused Paul about this. And later that said lady was jailed and, and all that. And there is even in the ex-wife's petition where she concurred that Paul did that. So, how do we know whether it's Peter that told you or whether you got the information from the internet? How do we know? My problem with Very Dark Man in that particular case is this. This is a case of three brothers, which according to you, Very Dark Man, you say that these three brothers, you met Peter and you have also heard Paul and Jude's side of the story. And throughout your videos, say the last one that you did, it was Peter that you have been focusing on. Yes, you have just been focusing on Peter. Why? You gave your reasons why the other two cannot speak, that the case is in court, and that if they speak, bail conditions for Jude will be revoked. Okay, now I'm not asking for them to speak. Speak on their behalf, because according to you, you have their information. They have already given you their own side of the story. So why can't you speak on their behalf? Why have you continued to talk about Peter and refuse to talk about the other two? Okay, in the case of Mohbad, which is your last case, the case that you are doing presently, you have found out what Nigerian justice system can do to thwart a case, to bend a case in their favor. This is not the first time that you are saying that you don't trust the judicial system of the government of Nigeria. So why have you, on that case, P Square's case, trusted the judicial system? Yes, you played whatever thing that happened in the court proceedings and everything. You have trusted that process just because Peter is involved. This is not how it's meant to be. This is not how it's meant to be. Okay, you are saying that Peter picked the right time to talk about this case, that he is more interested in promoting his business, promoting his clothing brand. Why are you saying Peter is a grown man, for crying out loud? You can't tell a grown man when to promote his business. You can't tell a grown man when to do his things, when to promote his music. He can choose any time that he wishes to promote his music. It is his business, not yours. So, my worry is, when you want to talk about that case, do not be biased. You are being biased by focusing on Peter. I am not saying that whatever Peter told you, or I'm not even saying that Peter didn't tell you all these things, or I'm not saying that whatever he told you, all of them are true. No. there might be lies in them. But as you are uncovering the lies in Peter's side of the story, do the same as regards the other two. Because whatever they told you, all cannot be true 100%. All cannot be true 100%. So when you continue to focus on Peter, it gives us the impression that you really want to find a hole in Peter's character. You really want to find a hole in Peter's side of the story, just his own side of the story. Paul and Jude are not devoid of lies. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are not devoid of lies. So in that particular case, to me, I feel that you are not handling it the way you are meant to handle it. And you leaving that case, I think is proper. It's high time you left the case, because you are not bringing anything valuable. You are not bringing any reasonable evidence. If you are bringing evidence on Peter's side, also do the same on the other two people's side. If you ask me, that is my own opinion on that case. Also, the comment section is there. Let me know what you also think about that case. Thank you.